Hey yo, Tavern Terra, welcome back to the show. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Click that bell button somewhere on this page. Is somewhere probably right here or right here. Wherever David decides to put it, that's where it is. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend that tells a friend, you know what I mean? And we gonna get it popping. Let's get into the show. You feel me? Let's go.
Yeah, good looking out there. Yeah, ha, it's Flav, you heard? Check it, I had to get what I earned. It's my turn. Welcome to the show. It's Trenton's Tavern. Yeah, ha, that's how we doing it. Welcome to the show, y'all. Enjoy.
Hey, welcome back to the show, family. How y'all doing? This is my co-host today. I'm up close and personal today because it's just me. Red is not here. Red had to work crazy. That's why he's not here. He is not being replaced. Nothing happened between us. He just gonna hold me down today. You feel me? Anyways, thank you guys for coming back to watch me today, which y'all didn't know was gonna be me. So watch us today, cause my dog. Yeah. Thank you for coming back. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. Red appreciated it, and he would tell y'all that if he was here. If he was here, but he's not here, so I'm gonna speak for him. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. That's how we gonna get out. We appreciate y'all because y'all obviously are doing it. Y'all starting to comment a little bit more. Our subscribers are gonna go up. And yeah, I'm hearing a lot more conversation personal. You know what I mean? I'm like a lot more people are texting me and telling me, giving me ideas about the show and asking can they come on and all of this other stuff. So the buzz is lightweight on a little Richter scale from a scale of 1 to 10. I say we at about a 3.5, 4. That's good. It's better than nothing. You know what I mean? But the buzz is going up. No cap. The buzz is going up. So thank you guys. Continue to like, comment, share, subscribe, come back. Me and Red gonna do what we gotta do to give y'all the content that y'all like. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be authentic. I promise y'all. Even if we when we get big and we got our own TV show and all of that, it's all gonna be authentic. I promise. We never gonna change for nobody. Y'all don't change for nobody either, unless you want to do it personally, which is what I'm about to talk about in a second. But thank y'all guys. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open real quick. So let's talk. You know what I mean? Now, before I get started though, the first thing that I have to do is I have to send my condolences out to 2 people in my life that's very important to me. First one being Janine. She lost her grandmother, and if anybody knows Janine, her and her grandmother's relationship, they were inseparable. That was like her best friend, and yeah, that's gonna be tough on her. I'm checking on her every day, every minute. I'm checking on her. I got her, but she already know I'm praying for her and her family. And I also have to send the condolences out to Terry, my friend Terry. She lost her little cousin at like 20. I think that baby was 20 years old or something. 20 or 21, something like that. And that's gonna be tough. That's a tough loss. Cause she was 20, like she was a kid, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, condolences out to them too. They already know that I'm praying for them, for their families and everything. I hate to start off with death, but I had to acknowledge those people because they're that important in my life. So now that we got the sad stuff out of the way, it's time for topic of the day. You feel me? It's gonna be a little bit different today because I don't have topics to talk about. That's Red and me and Red's thing where we talk about topics. Today, I'm here to share with y'all an update on me since I started my journey. If you don't know what journey I'm talking about, you have to go back some episodes. And I think it was the episode, whatever episode is right before Red came on, hit Red's very first episode. I think it's that episode. But you would have to go back and watch in depth what my journey is. But basically, I made a pact to myself that when I turned 30, I was going to be single from 30 to 35. I just turned 34, so technically, in my head, if I'm following my personal goals, I have another year before I even think about dating, which I'm completely fine with. And that's what I'm here to tell y'all about. That's what I'm going to tell y'all about today. And y'all going to listen. Y'all going to sit down and listen to me. You know what I mean? So basically, what I wanted to start off with is how it's affected my life. Like, let me just give y'all a little summary of what I was talking about. From 15 to 30, I was in and out of relationships and just dealing with somebody, haven't had no time to myself or whatever. So that's why I chose on the relationship side, when I turned 30, I was going to be by myself. But other than that, going into my 30, I wanted to start a new chapter. I wanted to begin to manifest some things that I wanted by 30, like getting married and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It didn't happen at 30, so I was like, okay, I got to switch some stuff up. The problem with that was, in the process of that, I was feeling empty inside. I had all of the support that I need for whatever I wanted to do in life right there. But at the end of the night, when I was by myself, always feeling empty, like feeling dry. You know what I mean? Like, and I cared about myself, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Because if I was with somebody, I cared about them, but me being selfish probably made me also hurt that person. And that's because I know what my heart want, but my mental wasn't saying the same thing. So I had to get those two on one accord. That's the problem. I was that was never on one accord. And I'm not saying that I wasn't in love, never. And I'm not saying that, you know, I regret anything that I've been through. But what I will say is, shout outs to all of those people that I had to go back and apologize to, because if y'all never wanted to talk to me again, I completely understand it. But I'm cool with everybody. Like, everybody accepted my apologies and understood. And it gets deep. It gets really, really deep from 15 to 30. Like, even into my 31st year, like, it was still a little shaky for real. And today I'm feeling the best I've ever felt in my life, because I'm beginning to, now I'm all about my peace. And I never understood how much that plays a role in everyday life. It makes you look at everything completely different. You see everybody's sides of things. Well, let me not talk for everybody. In my case, my thoughts are more clear. I can slow down and think of most outcomes in situations. And even if it's a fast thought, even if I got to think about it quickly, I feel like my friends and family like to be around me a little bit more. You know what I mean? Because now the energy that I'm giving off is now affecting everybody. And that was my problem. I didn't know that I personally, and I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing like that, but when I step in a room, like, my presence is known, because most of the time I'm cool with everybody in the room. Like, if we being completely honest, I'm cool with everybody in the room. And if I'm not, I'm gonna be cool with everybody in the room. And that's just by nature. It's just by nature. It's how I've always been. I've never had a problem. I ain't never got into a fight in school. Never had no beef, because everybody I was known for just being that cool dude. Like, always. I never had an issue. Nobody ever tried me or nothing. Always been that way. And if you know me, I would say that I'm a homebody. Like, I'm a loner. But I'm a people person at the same time. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But anyways, that was a big thing for me. You know what I mean? That was a big thing for me, figuring out how much my energy affects other people. And I see this on a daily basis, because now when I'm at work, let's just say I'm at work, right? And the place is stressful. It can stress you out. I see somebody that's stressed out, like my manager, you know what I mean? Like, he just be shaking his head when he look at me. And I go in there and I just be like, yo, did you watch P-Valley? His whole mood changed. And I hope I ain't getting him in trouble. I hope his wife know he watched that. But his whole mood changed, and we go right into talking about that. You know what I mean? Like, and I've just affected him just off of being, just off of seeing him and seeing the negative energy that I want to change. Like, when I walk in the room, my energy is going to surpass everybody's energy. I don't care where I'm at. Everybody gonna know I'm around. And it's not being cocky. I'm not being cocky. I'm just saying that to say, like, this is the type of mindset that I'm in. Like, I want everybody to see things clear. Like, when we get mad, it's not as bad as we think it is ever. There's some severe situations, and I ain't talking about those, but I'm saying, like, everyday situations and just people going through stuff every day. Like, it's not as bad as we think ever. It's really not. Because if you think about it, there's somebody out there that got it better, that has it worse than you, for sure. For sure, they don't. Right now, I can say I'm probably about 90% happy in my life right now. The other 10% is only because I'm not in a relationship, like, and I don't have a family. That's my other 5%. And I'm not where I am. I'm not where I want to be yet financially. So me having a family is 5%, and you know what I mean. But that would complete me. Like, that would make me 100% happy right now if I had a family and I was where I wanted to be financially, which I'm still climbing. I'm gonna continue to do that, like, for both of them. And neither one of them is out. That's what I'm saying. Like, right now, in this point in my life, right now, I'm so happy in my life. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's almost like I give myself butterflies, and I'm not gassing myself up. I promise you, I'm not. I'm really telling y'all to tell y'all that nothing stays the same forever. You know what I mean? Like, before I started this journey, I was probably the heaviest that I've ever been for the last 3 years. The heaviest I've ever been. And going to the gym, thinking I'm doing something, not doing nothing. Weight just staying the same, actually just getting heavier. You know what I mean? Like, but people carry their weight different, so I might have looked the same. You know what I mean? But never been able to. I'm down 20 pounds now. Not only am I down, but people see it and I'm getting compliments on it. I've never had that in my life. And coming from somebody that used to have body insecurities, whether people believe that or not, you know what I mean? Like, because when people ask me what do I think I am as far as, like, looks, I say, I'm a good 6, you know what I mean? Like, and people be like, Cap, like, you, yeah, I'll be like, nah, dead ass, like, that's what I think I am. If you think I'm something else, I appreciate that, but personally, I think I'm just decent. I think I'm just okay. So people complimenting me today on me losing weight is a big bonus for me. Like, it shows me that the work that I put in is finally starting to pay off physically. I know that it's starting to pay off mentally because more people like to be around me now. People love being around Trenton. And like I said, I'm not tooting my horn, but it's just the energy that I put out. If I don't know somebody in a room when I go to a party, I'm gonna know them before the end of the night. I can guarantee you. Male or female. And it's not always I'm not on no creepy stuff like that. It's just that's my energy. You know what I mean? That's just what that is. I'm channeling it now. And I know I may sound crazy to people that don't understand it, but I'm not crazy, yo. I'm not crazy. It's the vibes. Whatever you want to call it. The vibes, the energy, whatever. I'm not into astrology and all of that, but whatever you want to call it, yo. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. I'm able to control minds, you know what I mean? Like, I'm able to put myself in situations and look at situations that's probably going to be sticky, that I really can't avoid. Like, I'm able to look at it different ways to see how I'm gonna handle this or how I'm gonna handle that. I'm more willing to be truthful now. You know what I mean? Like it's just it feels good to finally feel free. You know what I mean? Like just free of life. When it comes to certain, a few months ago, I was when I was on night shift, when we probably wasn't recording. There's a FedEx lady that comes in, and she comes and she's got to scan the packages individually. Black lady, she got to scan the package individually or whatever. So she's there for like an hour or two, and she mad cool. Like every time we cutting through or I'm cleaning up or whatever I'm doing, she talks to everybody. So me and her was sitting and talking one day, and she was like, how old are you? And I was like 34. She was like, okay. I was just curious because I got a daughter that I'm trying to find for somebody, blah, blah, blah. But she was just, I don't know if she was joking or not, but she was like, nah, my daughter need to get out the house, like, or whatever. So she was like, you 34 or whatever. She was like, you got kids? I'm like, nope. She was like, you ain't got no girlfriend? I'm like, nope. She like, so what's wrong with you? And I'm like, damn, like, why something got to be wrong with me? She's like, because from those three things alone, like you 34 with no kids, no baby mama drama, you know what I mean? You live on your own, you pay your own bills, but you sound like a catch to me. So if you're not with somebody, it's probably you. And I was like, nah, the thing is, again, I told her about my little journey and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? What was going on. And she was like, so if you was to get into a relationship right now, what would be the biggest thing that you would be giving up? And before she could even end her sentence, I was like, my peace. And she is like, why you say that? She was like, you don't think you can do it with somebody else? And I was like, not the way that I need to get to first to be able to learn how to share it with somebody else. First, I need to find it for me. And then after I find it for me and I get to a place where I'm ready to share it with somebody else, that's when I'll get into a relationship. And she was like, oh, okay, you doing it right. And my point behind that is I can't do it with somebody right now because, like I said, I've given myself, relationship-wise, I've given myself from 30 to 35 to just be by myself and get to know myself. You know what I mean? Like, and when you get into a relationship, you have to compromise your peace at some point in time. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not the only one in the situation, so how they feel is gonna be how you feel. If they're feeling bad and you happy, once you feel them feeling bad, if you really care for them, your peace is now gonna be compromised because now you're gonna instantly feel bad for this person, which is cool. Because now you have to compromise your peace to console your significant other. That's fine. I just can't do that right now. You know what I mean? Like I can, but I don't want to because I want to get to that point where I'm ready to give that peace to somebody because it means a lot to me. It's taken me 34 years to get here. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to out nobody or nothing like that, but going into my 30s, like my dad wasn't really in my life. It was a lot of stuff going on. Like I was dealing with multiple females, just being a dirtbag for no reason. You know what I mean? Like lying to family members and friends, like not being a good friend. I was just a piece of trash, like for real. In my head, I don't know if any of them ever see it like that, but I patched it up with all of them, with everybody that I even thought about something that was bad. I patched it up with them. You know what I mean? Like, so it wasn't easy. You know what I mean? It wasn't an easy process. It actually is and still was and is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do because it's a daily battle. It's a daily battle, but you get to a point where you almost get addicted to it, like going to the gym. If you start going to the gym and you go to the gym for like 30 days and then you stop, you'll feel sick because you feel like in your brain, you're like, damn, I got to get back to the gym. Like it starts making you feel sluggish. Like it starts making you feel away. I'm not sure what the day length is on creating the habits or whatever, but that's how that is. We've been trained since we was born. You know what I mean? We've been trained for everything. We was trained how to crawl. People had to train us how to crawl. We had to learn how to walk. We had to learn how to talk, cook, everything. Like you've been trained to do everything. At some point in your life, you're gonna have to take control of your life and train yourself on how to channel like good energy. Take control, basically. You're gonna have to learn how to take control over your energy, your mindset. That's what I call energy. Basically, when I say energy, I'm thinking about my mindset, because that changed my whole life about every situation. Every situation. I can get over stuff faster. You know what I mean? Like I'm more forgiving. I'm more truthful with people. You know what I mean? Like it just made me a better person overall once I gained control over my mind. Like figure out how to look at stuff in different ways, in different people's shoes. You know what I mean? There's definitely gonna come a point in your life where you're gonna have to take control, because you don't want to be 40 and 50 years old still doing the same stuff that you was doing when you was 20. You really don't want to be doing that, dogs. Like, y'all keep your heads up. I'm doing really good. I hope y'all care. I feel really good, man. I feel really good about where I am in life. I'm doing the work that I have to do inside. I think everything else comes along, you know what I mean, with it, because of my good energy. But y'all keep good energy around y'all too. You know what I mean? Like I try to bring that pain every time I come around, no matter where I'm at. Like I try to let my energy be shared, because it's not for me. You know what I mean? I don't think that humans was made to be alone. In any case, I don't care who you are. But we change the trajectory of our lives by doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't intended for us. So y'all keep good energy around. If you need to take time for yourself, man, please take the time for yourself. I don't care how long it takes. For me, I wanted to take 5 years. You know what I mean? I might take another 5 years. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but maybe the next 5 years I can do it with somebody, you know? Like, but giving your time self to heal through everything, it's a big W. It's a W for real. It's in your benefit. It's best for you. I encourage everybody to do it. You know what I mean? Like, this is my therapy. I'm talking to y'all. I hope I can help somebody. You know what I mean? While I pour my wine, I hope I can help somebody feel good about a decision that they want to make about themselves, and take time to yourself to really get to know who you are, so you can affect other people in such a good way naturally. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on here and chat with y'all for a second. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody watching the show, man. Like I said, Red will be back. Today is Friday, July 29th. And me and Red's birthday is actually on Monday, and I think we're recording on his birthday, if I'm not mistaken. That's also David's birthday as well, so maybe we can get David on that joint too, and have both of them on this joint. We'll see what's going on. But yeah, he'll be back. We're recording on Monday for next week's episode, so he'll be back. He ain't going nowhere just yet, not at least, not yet. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, that was that. I'm gonna do just what we always do and switch it on over to the next segment, which is Cinema Sit Down. And for Cinema Sit Down, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I have been watching some stuff. I just gotta go find what I've been watching. I think the first thing that I started watching was Resident Evil. That is a new Netflix series. I'm not gonna say too much because I don't know what y'all have seen, and I can't tell too much. I don't want to tell too much and spoil nothing. But out of that Resident Evil series, I'm gonna go back and start it over and watch it again, because I don't think I was paying attention when I first started it at all. Like, I don't even know what's going on. I kind of know what's going on, but I really don't know what's going on. Anyways, So I'm gonna start that again, but I'll give that probably from not paying attention first glare. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 right now. I watched that. The Gray Man is also on Netflix. I give that a 9 out of 10. I feel like there could have been just a little bit more action in it. I like to see those guys fight. They was getting busy in that movie, but that's also on Netflix. So I give that a 9. I give that a 9 out of 10. I told y'all I finished Stranger Things. I'm not sure if Red finished Stranger Things, so I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want him cussing me out. All American Homecoming. So I started All American Homecoming probably 4 times. Couldn't get through it, and then my friend was like, nah, it's actually like a 10 out of 10 for real, or a 9 out of 10 or something. I was like, word? Sat my black ass down, watched it. Definitely a 9 out of 10. Definitely a 9. The storyline is what got me in Homecoming, because it completely flips the script, like, and you don't even see it coming with some of the stuff. And I'm not gonna say that I like it better than the storyline of the regular All-American, but it has the potential to be better. Almost like Power Book and Power Book 2. Power Book 2, that's turning out to, that might be better than Power, depending on how many seasons they're gonna go through. That might be better, because the first season, for sure, the first season of Power Book 2 is, it's alright. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, I watched that. And I know I watched something else. I know that there's something else that I watched. Resident Evil, The Gray Man, All American Homecoming. I started watching Pretty Little Liars on HBO Max. Original Sin. This is like a horror, I think. It's like a horror or a thriller, something like that. It's something like that, but man, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna say don't watch it, but my favorite show right now that I'm about to watch as soon as I get off of this and figure out some food. Blackbird on Apple TV. Blackbird on Apple TV is my favorite show right now, and that's what I'm on. Everybody needs to go check out Blackbird, I promise you. Now, like I said in the last episode, if you want to just wait to binge it, because they don't come out, the episodes come out every Friday, and I hate that. But Blackbird is a straight 12 out of 10. I ain't going to even hold you from start to finish. Great, phenomenal. There's another series I'm not going to say yet, because I'm going to start it. It just came out today. I'll tell y'all about that next week if I watch it, because I think I'm going to watch it. But I'm definitely watching Blackbird. And I watched The Terminal List too on Prime. The Terminal List was phenomenal too. I give that a 10 out of 10 as well. Chris Pratt actually was the executive producer of that, and I didn't even know that. But that's pretty cool, because that show is pretty good. I like to watch shows like that, because it's real cool how you see like the actors and stuff put their thumbprint on writing, like in the writing room. That's why I watch all the Kevin Hart movies, whether people think they corny or not. I watch them because I be curious to see, you know what I mean, what his pen look like when he's writing movies and scripts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope. That was pretty dope. But Terminal List is A1 for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, that is probably everything that I watched. I'm pretty sure that's all of the new stuff. Great Man, yeah. Seen that. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all I'm watching right now. So that's gonna be it for Cinema Sit Down. On over right now to Music Loop, and today, Miss Queen Bee herself. Period. Like, nah, I'm kidding. Period. Today, Miss Queen Bee herself, period, came out with an album. I'm not gonna say too much about the album, but what I will say is this album reminds me a lot of Drake's last House album. It's got the same similar style, it's got the same similar beats and everything. There's a few songs on there that's probably decent songs, but I feel like people like Beyonce, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Chris Brown, Rihanna, like, I feel like certain people put themselves in situations where they can make and do whatever they want. They can release music when they want to, how they want to. They can actually put their music out, whatever they want their music to sound like, without having to be backed by a record label or something like that. Jay-Z, Nas, like, it's just there's a certain amount of people that can do that and that do that, which makes their music authentic and their fan base is so loyal. And Beyonce is definitely one of those people. This album, to me, is a 6 out of 10, but I respect the album because if you put it on in the background, you're probably gonna hear something, and you know what I mean, you'll be like, oh, that song was pretty decent. She got a lot of house music on this joint, or fast-paced beats, like, but if this is what she want her music to sound like, that's why she put it out. That's why I respect it. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly why I respect this album and Drake's last album. For real, if you put Drake's last album on for a party, like, and just let that go, that's like, ain't nobody going to complain unless they trying to shake ass or something and get ratchet. But that's the type of music that they want to put out. He wanted to put that out. He's able to do that. So I respect the album, but it's just not, this album ain't for me. Not when she put out stuff like Lemonade and all of them other ones. Like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? This ain't that. This ain't even in her top nothing for me. But I can respect it because it's her and that's what she wanted to put out. So Beyonce put that joint out. Wiz Khalifa came out with an album today called Multiverse. K Camp came out with Vibe Forever. That joint was decent. That and that Wiz Khalifa was both mids to me. Like, they was just whatever. Buddy came out with Super Ghetto Deluxe. Mary J got her Apple Live performance out today. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for Music Loop. So with that being said, this is gonna be the end of the show. Here's out. I'm gonna take a sip of wine. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys on the next go round. I love you guys. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, and the most important thing you have to do, hit that bell icon, because the bell icon is going to tell you every episode that's uploaded. You're going to get a notification so you don't miss it. You know you have to watch it. So you have to turn on the bell icon in order to, you know what I mean, do anything justice, so you don't miss a show or nothing. You feel me? So I'm gonna choose y'all out, but turn the bell icon on. It don't hurt. It's free. So do it. I love y'all. And I'm out. I'm starting to get drunk, as y'all can see. So I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
Please call